Okay. We're gonna go murder someone with a shark. Let's go. Probably die in the process. There he is. Okay. I do not believe I will be hitting at this distance. And more pragmatically, we gotta capture it on video, so probably no BBR fighting. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have the energy worth squat. Hey, it's a missile joust. My abilities of prediction are slightly better than his. Now, after I said that, he just shoots that big ass son of a bitch at me. Oh, he's breaking off? I should get something that tracks, huh? Oh, is he leaving? You can't leave. Fuck. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Is there really no other planet in Ingot? Hang on. Nope, that's it. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Ouch. Oh, his loadout's different this time. I'm not hitting him with this if he's kiting me. Are you running away already? Ow, 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 ow. There we go. That's more like it. Easy enough. But yeah, gotta swap this out to a standoff weapon that actually has the potential of being a standoff weapon. Okay, now we need to go back to Darkstone. Why do I have a marker showing Raylid? Like, they're joyriding the Darkstone systems that's there. Is it because this thing was showing up? Okay. Damn. Alright. Okay, let's go. Oh, I gotta disable the damn thing. Okay. We're gonna go land on that first. Is he gonna leave me alone? I can't tell. I don't know what he's focused on. His heading, speed, and orientation all pointed to him targeting some location behind me. Maybe he just wanted us to not get hit by sharks. I don't know. Okay, I was hoping this place would have something useful, but I guess not. Come on, let's go. He's coming at me, isn't he? Not quite, not necessarily. Homie is maintaining distance. I think he's coming at me. Yeah, he's coming at me. Oops. Another one. The biggest issue is I can't tell based on their heading where they're going. Okay, that's two. That's bad. That's bad. Jesus Christ. Aw. Yeah, no shields means I die very quickly. Sucks. Let's go. Aw. I almost got him, though. Almost got him. Yeah, I know I've mentioned this before and probably mentioned this many, many times, but the fact that combat is so fast means that it's, it's a game of numbers. And the fact that it's a game of numbers in which the player is generally on the lower side discourages most acts of like exploration because you just die very quickly. I need to figure out I need to learn to dodge. Man, the missiles are very good when they're actually locking on at a distance they're meant to be. Ouch. Right, like, how do I dodge that? You could make the argument that, if we're being engaged, we're supposed to fight. But imagine if I can't get a speed advantage. What do I do? And the answer is I would have to reload, right? Because I'm in a situation in which victory is literally impossible. Which is, not necessarily a bad thing, because it's reasonable to design a game around the mechanics that you have, saving and loading being one of them, but motherfucker, you two again, huh? You first. Oh, there's a burn effect on something on that weapon. Okay, now I have to play keep away and let my shields recharge. Yeah, to go back to the talk of mechanics, if the goal of the game is to have a system, to have a map in which the player is allowed to run rampant, then the system should be designed in such a way that it is, conducive to the player running rampant. Like, if it's necessary for the player to, I don't know, like, there are aspects of the design that, cruiser? So like, take escape velocity, right? In Nova, there are sections of space that are plagued by pirates. Right, there are sections of space that are plagued by dangerous non-pirates. Like, the player is encouraged to explore those areas insofar as, you're able to. Let's see, what's the point I'm trying to make here? Okay, first things first, though. Let's go land, because we gotta stun that son of a bitch. Okay. This tells me preciously little, honestly. Right, okay. 4-second lock on, 1.5 seconds in-flight calibration. What does that mean? Optimal tracking, minimal tracking. This is information for a spreadsheet nerd, of which I kind of am. But at a glance, it says very little, right? If I'm looking at these weapons going, how do I find one? How do I find the weapon that's been kicking my ass? What is the response here? Anyway. Oh, right, shit. Problem. That doesn't actually solve what I'm trying to do. Wow, he's very far away now. Okay, so to go back to the point that I'm trying to make, but having a hard time putting into words, dealing a shit ton of damage to the player in a open, an open world game is the equivalent of telling the player, don't come here yet, right? Death is a punishment. Having to reload and lose all your progress is a punishment. What is the desired play area for this game? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Right, like, think of it like, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, those kind of games. The Soulsborne kind of games, where arguably, your play area is as big as you're able to go without getting the shit murdered out of you. Thank you. Fight me. God almighty. How am I supposed to stun this guy? So like having again, Bloodborne games, play area as big as you're able to do, as you're able to safely traverse, right? Like, in Elden Ring, you're able to run around wherever you want, so long as you're not caught. As you get higher up in levels, as you get better at the game, your play area naturally increases, right? Because you're able to go a further distance without getting the shit murdered out of you. So, in that respect, what is the desired play area for this game? Right, because if I have a shark, and, alright, this is... if I have a shark and I'm doing everything in my... Oh, I'm out of energy. Oh, God almighty. This is embarrassing. Okay, I'm gonna go and re-kit, because this is obviously not working out. There we go. So, like, within the boundaries of Naev, what is the, you know, what is the expected boundaries that, you know, what's the bounds of the sandbox, right? If I am taking a small ship and getting killed 3 different times trying to go to this, trying to, you know, take the game recommended shortest distance to get to my quest objective, does it mean that I'm not supposed to use this ship? Does it mean that I'm supposed to get the biggest ship possible? Like, you know, design-wise, I think the answer is yes, right? Like, you know, bigger numbers, very fast bullets, small ships are kind of worthless. But I don't think that's the desired end goal here. Okay, you, on the other hand, I don't need. Right now, if something like this happens, what does that tell me? Right, that at the very least, it tells me that what I'm trying to do is incorrect, right? That, you know, right, that, you know, with Elden Ring, with the Soulsborne games, death is a process, right? It's a slap on the wrist, especially in those games. Oh God, are you his friend or something? Jesus Louise. So he's got a way better turn than I do. Okay. Alright, I'm not taking this quest seriously. Okay, where's my big ship? Let's go get my big ship. Okay, this is also a different question, which is, how do I find where I stored my ship? Because I legitimately do not remember where I landed it. It was here, wasn't it? It was Cygnus. Let's go get that back then. Yeah, I think of, I mean, as far as this game is concerned, it has the greatest potential of having all of its mechanics mesh in bad ways. It's like, you know, the fighting game in which you get stun locked, right? It sucks being on the receiving end. And this game is designed essentially around stun locking being a feature. Like, the AI just has no chill. Since these traveled lanes are more well patrolled, we're just gonna stick to them. Exploration is a waste of time. Especially in a shark, because you just die. They're just nothing but death. There you are, okay. Alright, let's go back. Now we have a secondary problem here, right? And the secondary problem is called I can't catch the thing. In a small ship, I get jumped by pirates. In a big ship, I can't catch it. I cannot catch a Gawain in a fight. Such is life. I say this one, says this a million times. In a game about the story, whose story is being told? Because as far as... okay. My brother in Christ. Go away. Because, like, as far as the story, you know, in Naev is told, the protagonist is very obviously not the player. Otherwise, you know, like, it's not to hammer the point home even harder, but it's not even like a Bloodborne or a Soulsborne game in which death is a learning process, right? In that game, the locations of enemies are pre-built. Their ability to do shit is pre-built. Death, you learn from death. Like, maybe it's not a good idea to stand next to the cliff, right? Maybe Godfried is just a dick. Whatever. There are ways to learn to play the game better. Every time you reload in a procedural sandbox, semi-procedural sandbox, the enemies change, their loadouts change, their positions change. There's nothing to learn. It's one big gambling ring. Also, wowza, this guy is going crazy. Okay, if I deploy the lances at him, he's gonna die, so... Alright, Medusas, go, go, go. There we go. Now where do I need to go? Varia, okay. We're just gonna leave the ship there, huh? So yeah, this was very easy now that I have a middle slot. How many small ships have a medium slot, I wonder? And why is this the thing? I am allowed to escort a tiny convoy to the location, but I don't have the fuel. If I land, I fail the mission. Why? Why do you... The best way I can describe it is like, why do you guys torture yourselves like this? From a designer perspective, like, there's so many weird restrictions as to how this game works that it really hampers your ability to make it a useful sandbox. Alright, just let them follow the goddamn player, right? They land when the player lands. They refuel when the player refuels. We gotta get from A to B. The getting from A to B is more important than getting from A to B, you know, in a timely manner. Shit happens. Space storms happens. The need to repair happens. You know, in retrospect, since most of the missions, the generated missions, are essentially like blue-collar jobs, I think it's probably fair that they should just open up the list to like you know, 5 guys that works at a warehouse and be like, do these missions make sense? It's like if gate 213 is not getting the expected shipment in time, like, do we cancel the entire shipment? Alright, in any event, I've done everything I need to do. I want to buy a Hawking still. Anyways, I've done everything I needed to do with respect to what we have right now. So let's go back to the Empire space and start doing those Empire quests again. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, I'm good on where I'm at right now in terms of equipment. We will patrol the Goddard system a lot. I wonder, is Goddard system is House Goddard, but is that considered Empire territory? Anyways, oh, I'm being shot at, aren't I? Ow. Huh. Ouch. I wonder, are those missiles the enemy missing, or, you know, the enemy getting his shit kicked in? Okay, that's one. That's two. That's three. Whoa, that scared me. There we go. Yep, maintain defensive posture. We'll handle it. Nice. Okay, I guess this is Goddard is not Empire territory. Man, so the Empire got a request to patrol system Goddard and they farmed it out to mercenaries? Jesus. Hard work there, huh? Are you mad because I killed your friends? Well, you're dead now too, so bye-bye. What's my current combat strength? I do not know. Also, I've only died 9 times, really? That seems kind of low. Yeah, they were bored about it, so obviously. Corrales. Corrales. I don't think I have any other way to get there. Nope. Okay. Oh, that reward is puny. To Moldar, right? Okay, nope, cannot get there. It is nice that they warn us, though. Like, hey, your big boy is too fat to do the delivery on time. And again, that's just weird, right? I mean, a part of me complaining about it is that, like, I do work in a warehouse, for better or worse. Okay, let's buy some water. Okay, market price 175. All right. Again, I'm gonna complain. Market price and average price here really should be inverted, I guess. Because market price implies that that's the standard price it's supposed to go for, and average price here implies that that's how much it costs to buy this at this location. I think that might be what it was meant to be, it just is inverted. Regardless, let's go. The food's gonna taste a little weird because it's nestled around like 1,500 tons of WD-40, but you know, it's space. It's space food. You take what you can give it. Take what you're given. But yeah, like I work in a warehouse. You know, there's a dock area. People are annoyed when trucks don't show up on time. But the fact that trucks don't show up on time doesn't mean that the work in those trucks is written off. What's this? Hang on. Hi. Minerals available? What? Huh? I mean, they're doing a thing, I guess. Oh, can we get there in time, though? We had to do a pit stop, so that slowed us down by a bit. Nice. Okay, market price is much lower here, so this was not worth it. That's fine, though. Ugh. Right, what is average price here? What is average galactic price? Does that matter? If it takes me If it takes me 5 minutes and 2 deaths to go across any reasonable distance of the galaxy, doesn't matter what the galaxy price is. Right? Like, again, this is not escape velocity. In escape velocity, in Endless Sky, you get into a different part of the world, like a objectively different part of the world with different values in 3 or 5, essentially in the time it takes for you to go from planet to planet in this game. So it's like, like, once again, it's I guess the best way to call it is that it's a system that was first designed around being inspired by escape velocity, and then, you know, as over time, as people joined in, given their own ideas, as the project started to grow and morph, it's getting new mechanics, it's getting new things, it's getting more things that are arguably fun to do, but because it's built on a rickety foundation, the entire house shakes. Anyways, deploy all available warship. Deploy all escorts. We are all hands general quarters. We're not really at battle stations yet. I guess it will be all hands battle stations, right? Because fighting just happens way too quickly for us to be in general quarters, then battle station, then have to. We're in combat stance. Fuck it, it's battle stations. Oh, I gotta go back there. Yeah, and you know, fast bullets. Was that hyena meant to do something useful? Alright. I like these patrol missions. And they show off the strength of what would happen if we had a dedicated carrier. If I just had a fleet carrier with nothing but Lancelot bays, it would be incredibly powerful. Which is why we're not allowed to do it. Total buzzkills. I miss those days. Since there's a plugin function, I wonder if somebody has made a plugin that basically says all weapons go everywhere. Because I want my fleet carrier. I want to take what is essentially a... Where did my guy go? Come back, come back, come back. Where the fuck is everybody going? Okay. My escorts seem to have gone away from me. There they are. Okay. That's very interesting behavior. I wonder why they're doing that. Okay. I think their targeting really should be cleared. Okay, I've told the escorts to clear orders. Let's see if they come back. If that one guy comes back to me. He has returned. Okay. So I'm assuming it was trying to... It engaged that one pirate that showed up early, but because that pirate disengaged, it kept trying to go back there and kill it. I appreciate the dedication. Incoming. I lost an escort. Good kill. Oh, I gotta go back. Oh, come on. We just patrolled that place, man. Dun 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 dun. Cool, nice. Okay, crew 20, blah, 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 blah. All these numbers that really don't mean anything. 25. Dope. Like, okay. Travel distance, a number. I assume I have to go around this way, right? Because I haven't really been to that location, that part of the map, really. Speaking of maps, this is this map has not been changed. I just do not know it very well, which makes sense. Like, escape velocity, endless sky, easier to remember, right? Each system is just like a planet. Here, the systems are more complex. You know, there's more to care about, which is cool. But it also means that it is significantly harder to remember. Anyway. Let's see if we can figure out how to get to that place. It's not this way. Shipment to Griffin and Griffin, okay. We're picking things up as we go. Oh, there's a lot of placeholders. What's these? Okay. Increased swapping energy usage for CPU capacity. I am okay with that. Don't need it though. I assume it will be over here, just because it makes sense. I feel like with respect to bigger freighters like this, there should be like a hauling mission where it's like take well, I was gonna say it's like, you know, take a bunch of product from A to B, and then those products will be taken from B to C, right? B to C, D, E, F, G, whichever. But mechanically, all that means is that you as the player are taking stuff from A to B. Which is not really like an innovation. It's just a big number. So, yeah, no. It would be clever for a lore perspective, but like not really for a... Oh, okay. It would be clever for a... If you have one ship... Nope. Right, like if you have a team of ships and they tell you to, you know, take stuff from... Oh, what is this? Okay, and also, yeah, alright. It was mentioned to me that the reason why the minigame was available was because of these mining drills. Which, you know, cool. But why? Oh, it's our utility slots, okay. Can I have more of them? I wonder. By why, I mean it in the terms of, like, I can understand if the drills give, you know, if the drills give bonuses to yield, bonuses to the stuff that you get and how much of it that you get, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me that the entire minigame is locked behind a utility. Like, why would you do such a thing? Hi, what's up? I'm not as impressed, so I need a better demonstration. That the Lancelot, our high-end fighter design, is more than capable of defeating destroyer-class ships. They tend to stick to fighters, corvettes, and cruisers. Okay. Cruisers are bigger than destroyers. Why are they not using destroyers then? Ancestors, a bomber. Okay. We are going to Turnpike in a Zemer system. Wow, that's cheap. I mean, I think there might be a reason why it's cheap. It's not probably not a good reason. Okay. We're gonna come back to this system and do some space mining just because I want to play with it. I want to see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. Oh, I guess we don't have to go to that system at all, do we? Just gotta stay near Ruin and do a little digging around what seems to be an incredibly dangerous thing around the... Oh, it's even cheaper here. Wow. So yeah, trading is very much not useful. Once again, if a system is not benefiting the player, what is the expectation that the player will engage with it? Ah, shit. Note to self, equip mining gear before mining, please. Okay, please, thank you. Okay, we'll strip these. Take that. Utility slots. The afterburner is really not useful. I don't need a jump detector right now. I really don't need any of this. But I can only equip one of these. Okay. I'll take the droid repair. Trading card is a boarding bonus. That would be useful if I boarded anything. Anti-missile detection, and the nanobot coating sounds cool. Okay. There we go. And just fades out of sight, huh? Alright. Okay. There's a learning process happening here. Hang on. Two tons of silicate. Wow, really? I got sand out of that shit? It's coarse, it's rough, coarse everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. I wish I had drones to carry this stuff for me. Oh, that's a lot. Iron. Okay. Not much in terms of rare materials, huh? Okay. Let's go to Yarn and see what we can find. I don't remember how to trigger the minigame. That's the problem. Yo. Asteroids and mining. Asteroid scanner. Or integrated into just such as drills. Mining lands Mark 1. That tells me nothing. That told me less than nothing. Wow, the asteroid belt here is not very heavy, is it? Okay. Because they're up there, I'm going to assume that there's a bit of okay, so that's how you do it. All right. Yes, I realize that. I want to target this guy, please. Where do I have to click to get it to register? Right, I'm clicking on it. I'm clicking on it a lot, but it's not registering. Why don't you just let me board the damn thing then? Cool. Cool. I don't know what it locked onto. I know it locked onto something. I don't know what it locked onto. 7 tons of iron. Okay. Okay, lesson learned. The mining subsystem's bonus does not stack with the mining lasers, which means that in terms of design, this was not built with the assumption that you could carry like 6 mining lasers. Because, like, if I just blast it, I get more stuff, and I get it faster than playing the minigame. Which is, I don't think, you know, there it goes. That makes more sense. Like, I don't think that's as designed, right? Probably not working as intended. Also, there is absolutely no way that space mining is anywhere near lucrative enough to compete against ground mining. Look at all that. Wowza. Okay. Alright, I've had my fun. Let's go sell this off. Let's see what we get out of it. Fun fact, in the most recent build of Endless Sky, they also added asteroid mining. I'm gonna play that. Just to have like a clear, if not necessarily a delineation, just a clear show of how different the systems feel, even though they're about the same thing. Okay, silicates. 45 tons. Iron is very expensive. Wow, okay. Nickel, despite being... It's a little expensive for rare metals. Cool. We actually got a lot of that, huh? Alright. Cool. I'm gonna call it right here, because it's been an hour. Yeah, I don't think there's anything major going on. Off screen, I'm going to farm some more Empire quests until the Lieutenant talks to us again. Probably won't take too long.